I've always been fascinated with the idea of escapism and what escapism means, because escapism is essentially a concept. They can take it in so many different ways, and I just find that so fascinating. I want to tell you a story. On Sunday I had a day off and it was wonderful. I made a plan just to go for a walk to a place that I've never been before, and I want to show you that day. This is like a mini video within a video, so I'm sorry if the tone of the video changes. See, I made this plan to kind of get as far away from Malden, my hometown, as possible, while staying within Malden, if that makes sense. So explore a different part of it, a part that I have never ever seen before. And the decision was weird because it was literally one of the best decisions I've made in a long time. The more I explored, the further away from Malden I got. I kind of felt free because I've got a lot of friends in Malden, I've got family in Malden, I work in Malden, I live there, I sleep there, But the more I got away from it, it was like a mini holiday, even though I was probably still in the postcode of Malden. And I only walked a couple of miles away. But there I was, stood on the coast, a stone's throw from where I live, but I felt like I was in an entirely different part of the world. Essentially I was, but still. The freedom that I felt as I just stepped further and further away was brilliant. It just rose and rose and rose. See, there was nobody around. There was no eyes to look at me. I had no fears of judgmental stares or whatever. I was just, this sounds really corny, but I was at one with nature. There was a lot of bugs around and birds flying around and that sort of stuff. It was just utter tranquility, and I loved it. Whilst I was walking, I asked myself a question, a hypothetical question. Do I really want to be anywhere else? Do I really want to be anywhere else? And then the follow-up question was why? I'm going to ask you a question. If you could be anywhere else, would you? And furthermore, if you could be anywhere else, where would you be? The question could be, when would you be? When I asked this question on social media, on Twitter and Facebook, I didn't realise how many people actually wanted to be somewhere else. And it really opened my eyes to this topic that I've brought up. I don't know some of the reasons why people have put these answers, yes or no, but there is more to the question that meets the eye, if you really think about it. The negativity that this brings up is almost harrowing. It's negativity that drives us in a strange way. It's negativity that makes us do something. It makes us change. But a lot of people are afraid of change. It's weird, in my last video I spoke about this, how I don't want to change myself. And you know what? I don't want to go anywhere. See, I've lived in other places in the world, mostly Scotland, to be fair, but I've lived in different situations, I'll say. But right now I'm comfortable. I've got a lot to do in terms of growing up still. I'm still very, very, very lazy, very untidy. But in terms of situation, as in where I'm situated right now, I'm happy. You see, I've got a workforce that I love. I've got a friendship group that I love. I guess more personally speaking, I'm single, and I haven't been single for this long in years. Since maybe I even started going out with people. And it makes me realise that I think I'm happy. No. I know I'm happy. I know I'm happy. And it feels so good to say that I am happy. I don't need to change myself. I don't need to go anywhere else. I am happy. I want you to be happy. You, the person watching this video, I want you to be happy. I'm not sure how I can make you happy, but you need to be happy. Maybe it's isolation. Going back to that walk that I was talking about, every single step that I took was a release. It was a breath of fresh air, the sun beating down on me. And I wasn't angry, I wasn't sad, I wasn't even happy, I was just neutral. See, being neutral isn't a negative thing. It's the middle ground. And maybe that's where I am at the moment. I know 2 minutes ago I said that I'm happy. Literally I'm happy. But I mean, mental health wise, neutral ground. This video has been incredibly philosophical, but I like it. I like these sort of videos, and I hope you guys like them as well. The thing I want you to take away from this is, once again, the question. Why do you want to leave? You know, mentally, is your bedroom, for example, like a prison? Your house even like a prison? You know, your parents or guardians are literal guards who make you feel unwelcome. Is it your town or your city that's making you feel this way? And how do you change the situation? Because leaving the place might not be the perfect solution. Communication might be. But then again, communication might not be as easy as it sounds. There's so many things that kind of get involved and that sort of stuff, and it's so difficult, I know. Maybe I'm just being too patronising here, but I just want people to be happy, that's all I want. I want to end this video by talking about something. As I was going on my walk, I walked past an island. When I first saw the island, it was cut off. But then after I went to my destination, and I came back to that exact spot, a path had been created. Symbolically, that island is the happy place, or is, you know, your goal. I have no idea how I'm going to edit this video at all, because this audio is separate to this audio, and it's going to take it's going to be a ball ache. It really is. I hope you guys are okay. Take care, and I'll see you soon. And it just looks like... Oh.